Today I will be teaching how to analyze the D9 chart, as in how to calculate the D9 chart from the D1 chart. D1 is the Lagna chart, D9 is the Navamsa chart. So how to calculate the Navamsa chart from the Lagna chart without using any software, just using hand calculations and a few mental ones. First you need to know the elements of each of the Rashi. Which one is a fire Rashi, which one is a earth Rashi, which one is an air Rashi, which one is an water Rashi. So the principle here is that if any planet, let's say the planet is X, if that X planet is sitting in that element, you start calculating from that element. For example, the moon here, the Cha means moon, is at 11 degrees 40 minutes. So it is in which Rashi? It is in a fire Rashi. The Rashi is Dhanu Rashi, it's a fire Rashi. So any fire Rashi, you begin calculations from Mesh. Any fire Rashi, calculation will be from Mesh. It may be Singh, Mesh or Dhanu. The calculation will begin from Mesh itself. Any water Rashi, as in Karkat, Meen and Vrishchik, you begin calculations from Karkat. Any Yari Rashi, you begin calculation from Tula. All the 4 houses that are marked with the white lines are where you begin the calculations from. And any Arthi Rashis, you begin calculations from Makar. So we know that Navamsa is a division of a Rashi into 9 parts. So a Rashi is of 30 degrees, you divide it into 9 parts, each part comes out as 3 degrees 20 minutes. You multiply 3 degrees 20 minutes with 9, the entire calculation comes out result as 30 degrees. So in Navamsa, each house is of 3 degrees 20 minutes. So that's how you have to calculate it totally. So I am giving the example of moon here, it is at 11 degrees 40 minutes. So begin calculation from Mesh, as it is in Dhanu, a fire Rashi, so you begin calculation from Mesh itself. So you count each Rashi as 3 degrees 20 minutes until and unless you reach at a value greater than 11 degrees 40 minutes. Okay, and in that Rashi you place your moon. So for example here the moon is at 11 degrees 40 minutes. You begin calculation from Mesh. So you count as Mesh as the first house. It is 3 degrees 20 minutes. Then you go to Risha. Again 3 degrees 20 minutes is added. So the total is 6 degrees 40 minutes. Again you add Mithun. So another 3 degrees 20 gets added. So now the total is 10 degrees. So still moon hasn't been yet reached. It is at 11 degrees. So you add another Rashi. Now the total is at 13 degrees 20 minutes in Karkat. So that degree is quite more than the one that moon has, 11 degrees 40 minutes. So the moon will be in Karkat Rashi in D9 chart or in Navamsa chart. So that's what it is done on the right hand side. You may see the moon is actually in Karkat Rashi in the Navamsa chart. So this is the easiest method to calculate Navamsa. But at first, you must know the concepts of elements very nicely. So there are 3 principles of judgment of finding out Navamsa. First, the elements. Any element corresponding, you begin with that element. Fires begin with Mesh, earth begin with Makar, air begin with Tula, and water begin with Karkat. Second principle, each house is of 3 degrees 20 minutes. So you calculate each house and keep on adding 3 degrees 20 minutes. Third principle, you do this thing until and unless you reach a degree greater than what your planet has. Second, the purpose of Navamsa are many: for marriage analysis, for analyzing a planet's strength, how much luck it possesses, and many other aspects. Your luck, it is known as the D9, so Navamsa, 9 parts. While it is true that one may calculate Navamsa from the software very easily, but one shouldn't be too much dependent on a software, because in Vedic times, the saints and sages used to do this by mere calculation and thinking. So we should be quite up to it, and it's very easy as well. Well, there is another method of calculating the Navamsa as well, that is using the cardinal signs, the cardinality as the Char Sthir Dvaita. But that is a separate thing. I'll teach it next time probably. But I believe this is the easiest method to calculate Navamsa, and henceforth this method should only be used. Now let's say, for example, a planet is in Kumbha Rashi. Let's say your sun is in Kumbha Rashi. So where will you begin calculations from? You will begin calculations from Tula, because it is a air sign Kumbha. You begin from Tula. For air signs, you begin from Tula. Now comes the degree part. Let's say your sun is at a degree of 5 degrees. So from Tula you calculate till the sun has 5 degrees. So first house is 3 degrees 20 minutes. Then the second house is Vrishchik. There is another 3 degrees 20 minutes. So the total is 6 degrees 40 minutes, which is much greater than what your sun had, that is 5 degrees. So sun will be in Vrishchik Rashi only. So this is how you calculate the Navamsa for different planets and analyze their strength. How to do the analyzing part, I will teach it in the next class or sometime later, as in how to analyze the planet's power from the Navamsa itself. Thank you.